Hello, Crafty Journaler. Welcome to the Crafty Journaler. My name is Sarah and I am the Crafty Journaler. And I am a self-taught journal maker. In this channel, we learn a lot of junk journal crafts. So anything pertaining to crafting for junk journals, that is something that we dabble in here. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell, and let a friend know that we're here. That way we could grow this channel together. Today we're doing part 2 of our, or part 6B of our Let's Make a Junk Journal Together, and we're doing stenciling and stamping right now. I just finished up editing and posting up the first part, and I wanted to make sure to do this part excuse me, so that I'm able to post it up for you guys early tomorrow morning. That one ran a little long, so I'm gonna try to keep this one a little more just a little more fast-paced. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll still be needing the same materials, so stencils and ink pads and rubber stamps. We're still basing our inspiration off of our little neutral book so that we can make this big fun neutral book. Our theme is the same, still very neutrality based themed journal. So we're just going to be looking for a few spots to add some cute stencils and rubber stamps. So for this one, I think we're going to add a couple of rubber stamps. I kind of want to add just one stamp, like at the bottom, like if this were a postcard or whatever. So I just want to add it like so, or like so, right there. And I am going to use the green one, which is the Shady Lane from VersaFine Claire. And it's also a little late, so I'm trying to keep it a little down. There are a few things that I noticed in the last video that I was editing with the microphone. Sounds kind of funny, or is that me thinking it sounds a little funny? Because there were parts where it sounded like I was like a tin can or like gurgly noises. Let me know if that's just on my end. This, like I don't know if I mentioned, but it wasn't like the most expensive microphone, so I'm sure it's not going to be the best quality or anything, but I still want it to be okay enough to enjoy on your end for you guys. So, and I am using the black soot. And this here is just a zebra stamp. And we're going to be doing it right here. Putting it up right there. And then we're going to put one right here. Perfect. And we're going to do some stenciling here. You know what, we might do this stenciling on all migrating into this side, so we'll protect the back on this one as well. Gonna use this one here. We're not gonna use all of this part. We're just gonna do some of the braided part. Okay, and I think that's good enough. So we'll keep moving on. A cute stamp would look good here. Let me see what I have. We'll use this one here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a bunch of them scattered about right here. And since the elephant is gray, I'm going to go for the hickory smoke, which is that gray one that we used in the other video. Okay. Let's do some stenciling on here. And I think we're going to use this one right here. And we're going to mix two different tones. So we'll go with the vintage photo. So yeah, we're just going to add some color. And this part of stenciling and rubber stamping at random. It's just to break the page pretty much. It's to remove the boringness of it and to make it look more inviting to whoever ends up with the journal. This one we're gonna add the stencils. See, I didn't dab the excess ink, and it did that thing I don't like. So now we're just gonna have to blend it out a little bit more. There we go. Sometimes when you make a little faux pas, that's when you just add a little more ink around those areas, whether it's the same ink you're using, or you could add different colors and create more colored texture. It's an easy fix, so that's always good to know. Let's have fun with this one. So we're going to do another kind of like the one we did in the first part of the stenciling and stamping. So like a collage between stencils and rubber stamps. And so we'll start with some stenciling. And now we're going to add some stamps. We're going to use this little stamp. We will also use this ticket looking one. And then I have this little wreath looking one. And we'll use that one with some pop of color with the green. Right there. And I want to add a little more depth to the wreath areas, so I'm going to use the darker one and go around, not necessarily on them, just kind of adding more. because I don't know when to stop, I'm gonna go in with the brown one just for kicks. Okay. And we'll be moving on. And again, happy accident there. We're gonna add some shading more than anything, and a little bit of stencils. So we're gonna be using this one, and we're going to do a little of the hickory smoke, just lightly, almost like if you didn't even add anything. That's what we're doing, like that. And right here, we're gonna add a cute stamp. Let's go with a ticket. So the 35-cent ticket. And we'll put it right here. And one more right here. Okay. Let's add some shade right here, and then on top of the shade we'll put the mustache. No, not the mustache. Let's do a postage stamp. Just enough so that we could see the color on the paper. And then with that, we're going to, oh, perfect. Actually, we're going to put a assortment of the light bulbs. See, this is why you need to see your stuff every now and then. You forget what you have. I am going to start with this one. So we'll do one right there. One right here. And one down here. Perfect. Let's add this one, and we'll put one right here. Another one right about here. Another one right here. And we have this right here. I feel like it would be nice to put some color behind there. But what we're going to do is we're going to shade only. We're not going to stencil or anything. And I also don't want this to get too affected. So I am going to find a way to protect that area. Putting a piece of paper over it like that would be a good way. And then we're just going to shade it all around. Kind of aging it a little bit. And then, and again, we're just going to shade. Okay. And there we go. And you could still write on this or journal on this, add more to it later, so on and so forth. I'm not sure what happened here, but we could always cover that up. So we're gonna grab our mustache one. We're gonna grab some of this espresso brown one, and then we'll go one. And we actually got some on the back too, so. Okay, yes. This is actually one of the stamps I use the most, and it says, "Be brave." I love that. Right at the corner. Okay. With that being said, guys, we are done with this part. We're done with the stenciling and the rubber stamping. We're going to be doing more embellishing. That one I don't really have a way of explaining other than just embellishing. We're going to decorate it further a little bit. We still need to add tags. We still need to do a little bit of collaging on some of them. I still want to do either watercolor or some kind of acrylic color in some of the pages to kind of give it a little more artsy feel. So there's still a couple of things that I want to do before I call this one done. I want to say that I'm going to be trying to post up on a more regular basis right now. It does take some time because I have real life stuff to deal with sometimes, and so it takes a little longer than I anticipate at times. But I appreciate you bearing with me and joining for the ride and all of that, or sticking along for the ride. If you are enjoying the content that I am giving you, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell. That way you are informed of every single video that I am posting up. I intend to finish this series hopefully within this next week, or if not the following week. If you have any suggestions for videos, let me know in the comments below. I do have a Instagram and a TikTok and a Pinterest account. They're all under the same handle. I also have an Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is a little low right now, but I do have some craft supplies there and some digitals that I've worked on for planners, and I think I have vintage paper there because that's like the never-ending game. Um, what else? I want to say that's a wrap. So, with that being said, don't forget to subscribe. That's a wrap. Bye.
Well, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed it. We had a ball making it.